Okay, well, joining me now, frontman from the Arkells, Max. How are you, Max?
I'm doing pretty good. We're going to the Leafs game tonight. Hockey's back. Who do people root for in Saskatchewan?
Well, it depends. Like, I'm an Oilers fan, but
Okay,
there are a ton of Leaf fans around here.
interesting. Okay.
So that'd be like, I would say probably Oilers, some Jets fans, but yeah, Maple Leafs would be probably the biggest one.
And some Flames. You're kind of in the middle of a bunch of stuff, right? Like you got the Jets over there, you got the Flames over there, Oilers up there.
Yeah, you're kind of pointing in the right direction too from where I'm sitting, so it worked out great.
Yeah, I know my geography. I know my Canadian geography pretty good.
Oh yeah, well you should. I mean, you are a Canadian. Look at those. Look at those Junos sitting behind you. Aren't those
That's
Junos?
right.
Nice.
Those are Junos. Yeah, framed it nicely for this interview.
Okay, well, you guys just announced a big tour, a Blink Once tour. Now, before we get into some stuff, I'm going to grill you about here because I'm pretty upset about it. I'm actually quite upset about it, Max. Let's talk about the charity that you guys are helping out with this.
I thought you were gonna give it to us for not including Saskatchewan.
Oh, I'm going with the positive first.
Okay, well, $1 from every ticket sold is going to go to a local organization that helps disenfranchised groups get access to better healthcare. That's usually the angle that we've chosen to sort of shine a light on with all of our tours. And on this tour, we're working out the specific details of each local organization, but it's those places that really help the people that have it the toughest in our society. So yeah, we figured $1 on top of every ticket sold isn't much for most people, but it makes a big difference.
That's a huge difference. So I mean, you guys you're a big band, so that's a lot of money going to help a lot of people. I mean, if you sell out, is it Rexall Place in Edmonton? I can't remember what it's called right now. It's not Rexall anymore, or is it? Anyway,
Rogers. It's Rogers Place.
That's the one, Rogers Place. I mean, you sell that place out, that's going to be $16,000, right there. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I think it all helps. So yeah, no, we try to lend a hand. We feel very lucky with the job we have, and yeah, it's the least we can do. It's just try to shine a light on those good places.
Now, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna read a list to you here. Vancouver.
Yeah, heard of it.
Calgary. I bet that you're going to be going and stopping in our sister station X92.9 to visit them.
Mm-hmm.
Edmonton. Now, there seems to be some space missing here. I see Ottawa, Kingston, London, Barrie, Kitchener, Oshawa. Do you find that anything is missing in there?
There is a chunk in the middle that is currently not there. And what I would like to say is we have consistently come through Saskatchewan on every tour, and that will not change. We have a second leg planned, and we want to enjoy touring as much as possible, and we want to break it up. We don't want to have it all happen in one shot. So trust that there will be a second Canadian leg in the back half of the year, and we'll be talking again then.
I'm gonna hold you to that one.
I want you to.
I was actually going to get into, because a lot of bands do skip over. I mean, even Manitoba, but a lot of bands stop in Winnipeg. But there are so many bands that do skip over Saskatchewan, with Regina and Saskatoon, the bigger centers here. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because tickets don't sell here very well, or because it's just cold as hell in the winter? What do you think it would be?
Well, I can only speak from experience. We always come through. I mean, sometimes it's just Saskatoon, but every single tour we come through Saskatchewan. Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, I can't speak for the other bands, but I can tell you that we have a great time in Saskatchewan. Also, we share a kinship with you because you guys are nuts about your Rough Riders. I see the hat you're wearing right now. And in Hamilton, Ontario, the locals are nuts for the Ticats. So there's a real healthy rivalry there. And I remember the first time we ever played in Regina. It was at a small little club. I think it was called the District. I don't know if the District's still there. Exactly. And it wasn't too far from the stadium, but you could hear the roar of the stadium because there was a game happening. There was about maybe 6 or 7 people at our show. So we just, the one lesson we learned about Saskatchewan is just don't compete with a Rough Riders game. And after that, you're probably gonna be okay.
Yeah, that's a very fair assessment for sure. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about was TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I'd like to talk music because I mean you're an artist, you're a hell of a singer, but I want to talk to you about TikTok. You guys are probably the most active band on TikTok. How often, like, do you post multiple videos a day? Like, I'm following you guys on there. It's always when I go on to my TikTok account, it's always like, oh, for your following, it's always like, oh, there's a new Arkells video. Oh, there's a new Arkells video. Is TikTok becoming the platform of choice, do you think, for artists?
I mean, we use them for different reasons. I think a lot of younger people are on TikTok right now, which is cool. We love our Instagram. Twitter can be interesting for sharing certain things. Facebook for your parents and stuff. But yeah, I mean, there's some accounts that you're like a little more precious about with the content you're putting out there. TikTok, you kind of just throw stuff at the wall. You don't really think too hard about it. Like most TikToks, if you get like a decent idea, you spend 4 minutes doing it and then you throw it up. So it's not like it's not like you're working on like a documentary and you're trying to have like beautiful shots and the perfect edits and the perfect sound design. TikTok, because you don't know what's going to fly there. There's certain things that you think, oh, this is going to do really well, does nothing. And then a dumb idea can really take off. So it's kind of like gambling or something. It's just like, okay, I'm going to put my money on this one, see how it goes, see if we can double it.
Yeah, I found that with a couple of my videos. They're ridiculous. And they've had thousands upon thousands upon thousands of views. And then the one I have of a jealous dog pushing my arm off of my wife that I thought was like hilarious. And it was just like 300 views. I'm like, how the hell does this platform work? I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't know either. I try not to think about it too much, to be honest, because it's like, I like the idea of interacting with our audience and connecting with people in real life and online. And I think that's all good. But I try not to get too obsessed with the numbers because that's what everybody does, and myself included. So I'm just like, just try to have a good time. The most important thing is that we're writing good songs and putting on good shows, and all this other stuff is just kind of fun.
And that's what I like about you're sharing videos like those 3 shows you did this summer. There was lots of videos of that, which were incredible. So, I mean, how did that feel to get back on stage after being off for a year?
Long time. Yeah, it was awesome. We had a lot to remember. I feel like the first night, as much as I wanted to really soak it in, I also had to tell myself, Max, you have to go over there, or you have to sing. Like, there's a lot just to remember, because normally when you're on a tour, you get a rhythm for it. You don't necessarily have to be using your brain. It's more just instinct. But this was like, okay, what are the chords for this song? What are the lyrics for this song? We just haven't played them in a while. So by the time we got to night 3, we really could take it in and appreciate just like what an amazing feeling it is to just be at a concert, because no one's had a chance to do that in a long time. Well,
I'm excited for the second leg of this upcoming tour. Not so much the first one. When I heard there was an Arkells tour, I was like, yes, because I know you guys come through here. And I was pretty disappointed.
Well, I think you have to come and make a little trip to Edmonton. Maybe,
It's like a second home for me. I lived there for a few years. I did live in Calgary too. But I prefer Edmonton. So maybe I'll do that. Or maybe I'll just wait, because it's now my kids' hockey season and we're like, and so we're pretty busy with that. So I'm going to have to wait till the second leg of this upcoming tour. Do you have any idea when that could happen?
It would be like next fall. It would be like, in the fall. So it would be the back half of the year.
Okay. So
unless something's going on in the summer, who knows? Sometimes things could pop up, summer festivals, so we'll see.
The Queen City X here, I do believe, a few years ago.
Yeah, we've done that. So that could be a thing.
Oh, okay, well, I'm going to hold you to this, Max, and I'm going to get on the TikToks, and I'm going to, if you don't come, I'm going to be really upset, and I'm going to
you'll put us on blast, I guess.
That's the word, put you on blast.
Yeah.
Hey, Max, thank you so much for taking time to chat with me today, and good luck with this upcoming tour.
Likewise. Cheers.